lappy. But they know us when we come driving up. Free food! But these are all the boxes we bring back and burn. Hey girl! Most of these mamas just had babies. So they are hungry. Right? I've been there, girls. I know. This has to happen every time. Gotta find a good place to go in. Make sure you don't fall. That's the key. But I gotta get these things cleaned off. And these things. Yuck. But then you come out almost like new. This is kind of our dream. Hi guys. Good, they have their own space just to be ducks. Amazing. Alright, so last year, let me give you a little heads up on this. Here's Abby. The boys are behind me because they don't like to be filmed. But we came here last year and we were an hour late. So I promised them that we would come here this year. Rain, snow, or shine, which as you can see, there is snow. And we're here. We were here 5 minutes early because promised. So now we're just waiting for the countdown to begin for the crazy children to be unleashed. And here we go. Here goes the chaos. Oh, Jameson's got the handle on this corner. Leave the broken ones, just go! Oh, it's so cute. Oh, they're having so much fun. I don't think any of these kids thought they would be outside, so none of them are wearing boots. You're totally fine, Kay.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's so cute. New game for Easter. Look at them, tank tops and t-shirts. And there's still snow. But it's going away. And we don't have any snow in the forecast. Hip, hip. All right, guess what we have? So a friend is going out of town and we are egg sitting for them. We're actually gonna have these guys hatch while they're here. So then we'll move them to where our little chicks are, which I will go up and show you right now. Okay, so these are our 23 happy, healthy, 6-day-old meat birds. These are Cornish cross that we're gonna raise and harvest here right on our homestead. So then we'll have lots of good meat for the year, but oh my goodness, these guys are just adorable. And they're super happy and healthy in here, but too small a space for them. So we're gonna move them probably today up to the duck house. We have a little part cornered off for them in the duck house. And I feel like these guys have been in quarantine long enough and we've been kind of dosing them with apple cider vinegar and colloidal silver. So I'm not worried about these guys passing anything on to our ducks or our turkeys. They'll be a lot happier in there. Look at what we got to see this morning. Check that out. Isn't that cool? So exciting. Oh, isn't life amazing? Look at this little baby learning how to do everything. Doesn't this look more comfortable for these guys? Oh, they are just so happy. So we put these guys out here last night before we went out for my birthday dinner. And I was a little nervous because it's, you know, it dips down into the 20s at night. But we put 2 heat lamps in here that are very, very secure. A attached to actually the fences, so they cannot come loose at all. Anyway, we're super happy with this. I did add on a water and a feeder just so they have enough to keep going at night, and but I came in here this morning and they were all spread out, so it was definitely not too cold for them, and no problems with the ducks or the turkeys. So actually I found most of the eggs on this side today, which is kind of surprising. But you can see they needed to get out of our house and out of that tote. They were just too you can already see they're kind of starting to pick at each other, finding their pecking order. So I don't know. I will keep these guys in here. The incubator you saw with the chick, and those are not ours. Those were egg sitting. I think I mentioned that for some friends, and so they will not be with us for too much longer. But we'll still house them separately than from these guys. We'll keep them in that little tote. Yeah, so I'll show you those later. Back of the property, you can see that. I'm looking for eggs. Can you see this egg behind me? I don't know if you can. I'll turn it around. But because we're letting the girls free range so much, they get up, well, with the chicks and everything, I got them up kind of early this morning because I wanted to check on the chicks, make sure they made it through the night. But now these girls are laying them all over the property. So it's a little after Easter, but I feel like I'm on an Easter egg hunt, so I'll take you along with me. Okay, first egg right here. Of course, it's in like thorns and thistles and things, which are super fun. So I'm gonna look around. That was just one that I found so far, but I need to go like all the way up and around and see if I can find some more. Well, I only found one so far. I did find some eggshells that I'm guessing some crows got to. So happy breakfast for them, I guess. So I'm gonna keep walking down. I'm gonna go check on the garden boxes, I think. But it's so beautiful today. It's almost 60. House looks awesome from here. The mountains are beautiful. It's just great. Aren't these guys getting so big? So we've had them for about a week now. Doubling the food, doubling the water because they are doubling in size. So it's pretty cold here too. Today didn't get above 40, so keep the heat lamps on is what we're doing. But none of them are getting out. I mean, if they can get out, they go right back in because they do not want to be cold. But everybody's been kind of coexisting beautifully in here. And the ducks are still laying eggs. The turkeys aren't trying to get at these guys. So it's just worked out really well. Okay, so we still only have the one chick. I'm gonna try and get in here and see if you guys can see any cracked eggs or anything. I'm not seeing any. Well, there are a few that are cracked, but none of them are doing anything. So we'll still wait. I'll show you. I took the other little guy out. So we'll bring you over here. Oh, having some apple juice, I see. We had to put him in here though because he was so loud. Put a little stuffy in there for him. You can say hi, baby. Yeah, you're doing good, aren't you? It's got some water. I put some stones in there just because chickens and turkeys and poultry, they're not the smartest when they're born. They don't know, so they sometimes can drown themselves. So we just put a little bit of food, a little bit of water in right now. But yeah, made it through the night. Did really well. Okay, so no judgment on my dirty house. We're in paint mode right now. Got all the stuff from the laundry room out. The kids have been playing outside. Of course, it's mud season, as you can see. Got laundry, but we have an almost, well, a little bit painted, but this is all mudded. And we're gonna prime this tonight and hopefully paint tonight too. But he's been working so hard on the garage, so I'll take you down and see that. Okay, so he's got about to here with the sheetrock and 1 coat of mud, 2 coats of mud, 1 coat of mud. And then got over to here. He made this nice boxed in area for electrical, all that. And then we got this painted today, and he built these awesome barnwood shelves and like a workbench, or if you just want it to be a shelf, whatever. And then tomorrow we'll finish up. We have a little more painting to do in here. And we moved our dirty freezer over here. But it's starting to take shape. Okay, we've had these guys for 10 days now. We've only lost 1 due to a hog pile. And if you've been watching our channel for a while, you remember that happened with all those turkeys that we had. That's why we started with 122 and we ended up with like 96. Because when they're little, they get cold, they hog pile each other just for comfort, for warmth, all that stuff. And the ones on the bottom, unfortunately, pay the price. So we did have 1 casualty, but other than that, look at how big they're getting. This is why they only take 8 to 10 weeks, apparently, to get to full size before you harvest them. They've been pretty fun to watch, though. And because even though these are going to be meat birds, we still are treating them just like we would any other farm animal that we have here. So we're still giving them lots of love and attention. Pretty soon we can start giving them some treats too, which will be kind of fun. But yeah, right now we're just keeping them fed, keeping them watered, keeping them warm, but it's starting to warm up now, so I'm not as concerned about them anymore. Well, it's been a busy week. Good week though. Had the in-laws in town, so thanks guys for making a trip. And now it's getting beautiful out. We just took the garbage down. And in turn, the dogs got a little walk. Tessie, as you can see, she's not going to get slowed down by cancer. You're a warrior, girl. But you can tell. You can just feel it in the air. People are coming into town that usually aren't here in the winter. They're coming back. So I think, I've said this about 3 times already, but I think this is it. Today's t-shirt weather. Tomorrow's going to be t-shirt weather. So yeah, chicks are growing fast. That little tiny chick hopefully will be getting a couple new friends in the next couple days with some egg hatching. But that's about it. We're finishing up half of the basement and the garage, and we finished up the laundry room today. So I'll show you that next week. And then we might have some other info too, so stay tuned for that. But I hope everybody's enjoying this beautiful weather, and if you went on trips, I hope you had a great time and just got to spend lots of time with your loved ones. So with that, stay happy and healthy, and we'll talk soon.